Hello, you're listening to the Career Changemaker podcast. Having the courage to leave a career that you have worked hard to build and try something else can be tough. So in each episode, we dive into key career change strategies so that you have a clear understanding of what is required to transition into a new role or a new industry without feeling like you have to start at the bottom or have to take a massive pay cut, because ain't nobody got time for that. If you are ready for frank and honest discussions about how to become a career change maker, keep listening. I'm your host, lawyer turned career strategist and executive coach, Janine Esbrand. Hello, and welcome to the show. Today I want to talk to you about how career coaching can accelerate your results. And if I sound a little bit different today, it's because my microphone broke and I'm recording this inside of my car because I wanted to get it out rather than just not because of microphone issues. So hopefully the sound is okay. So the reason why I want to talk about this today is because I am currently enrolling clients into the September cohort of the Career Changemaker program. We are accepting 5 more clients and then the doors are closing for the rest of this year, and I'm super excited about it. And when I am in a season of promotion, I often get questions from people around the program, around coaching in general, and how it can potentially help them. So I thought I would jump on today and just share with you my thoughts on why and how coaching can really accelerate your results. So if you are either at a crossroads in your career or you know what it is that you want to do but you're struggling to make it happen, I want you to lean in because this is going to be really, really helpful for you. First thing, structure. When you are trying to figure out your next move or trying to figure out how you can package your existing experience to position yourself for an awesome opportunity, structure around what you should be doing and when is super, super important. One of the reasons why people go round and round in circles is because they are doing the things in the wrong order. So for example, jumping straight to trying to update your resume, your CV, your LinkedIn profile before you've properly decided, before you properly identified the type of role you are actually targeting. If you do that, you're likely to find yourself updating it in a generic fashion, putting your CV, your resume out there and not getting any bites, not getting anyone reach out to you or getting a few people reach out to you, but you find yourself doing a lot of work and not seeing a lot of results. When you are working with a career coach who has a curriculum, who has a structured approach to the way that they support clients, they will tell you what to do and in what order, which is ultimately going to save you time and going to help you to get your results way quicker. So structure is important. The next thing is insight. Knowing what's going on in the market, understanding the trends, gaining insight from somebody who does this stuff day in, day out with different people who have different backgrounds is going to give you the competitive edge, because you only know what you know based on your experience and the world that you live in and the daily experience that you have. But there's a lot going on, and somebody who is in the industry and is able to give you that bird's eye view and give you the perspective that is required for you to really be able to show up your best is gonna really set you apart. So when I'm working with clients, I'm bringing my experience from going through multiple career transitions myself, and then the experience of working with over 100 women over the past few years, helping them to navigate their career transitions. And so the insights that you can gain and the patterns that you can learn about ultimately is going to help you to show up better and accelerate your results. The other thing is accountability. So accountability is key, because we can have all the strategy in the world and know exactly what it is that we need to do and where it is that we want to go. But if you don't have accountability, it's going to be a challenge for you to stay focused. The reason why it's going to be a challenge is because doing something different, doing something that you haven't done before, stepping outside of your comfort zone is not something that we all naturally want to do. And even if you really want the thing, the process to get there is often challenging. So if you don't have enough willpower or commitment to actually go towards what it is you want and push past the resistance and the stumbling blocks and the problems, then you're not going to get there. You're not going to get there. So one of the things that working with a coach can provide you is accountability, keeping you accountable to the thing that you said that you wanted, keeping you accountable to the things that you say that you're going to do, so that you move forward. It's so interesting to me when I work with clients, whether that's on a one-to-one basis or inside of our group program, that people will do the work just before a session. They will make sure that they've done the outreach, that they've updated the thing, that they've done the reflection before the next session, because they don't want to come and say they haven't done the work. Now, if you don't have someone who's there waiting for you to check in with, it's so easy to just say you're going to do something and then not do it. I mean, how often do we not keep the promises that we make to ourselves? Like, oh, I'm going to wake up tomorrow early and I'm going to go to the gym, or I'm going to drink my 2 litres of water today, or I'm going to do fill in the blank, right? We say we're going to do it, but then we don't follow through. So accountability is absolutely key, particularly if you are busy. If you are in a role right now, if you are a working parent, if you have a lot going on, you may have this goal that you want to make a transition, but finding the time, carving out the time to make it happen is difficult. And so when you have a program that you're in, or you have like sessions that you need to attend, you're far more likely to make progress. You'll be doing little and often, and you will be moving forward. And the last thing I will say is possibility models. When you're trying to do something different, when you're trying to make a transition, if you haven't seen anyone like you do it before, it can be hard to really truly believe that it's possible for you. So working with a coach can help you in that they can give you possibility models. They can direct you to people that they've worked with in the past that's been able to make the type of transition that you want to make. They can give you real life examples of how and why this is possible, and that then boosts your confidence in actually committing the time and energy that's required for things to move forward. So those are like key ways: structure, insight, accountability, possibility models, that a career coach is going to help you to accelerate your success. And there's different coaches out there. Like, you know, coaching is such a personal thing. And there are different options out there for coaching. You want to make sure that you are aligning yourself with a coach that feels like a good fit for you, where there's a good personality match, and where you feel as though the person understands exactly what it is you're trying to achieve, and that they can actually support you with doing that. Career coaching can look different depending on who you coach with and their approach. Inside of our program, we like to focus on 3 main areas to help you to get success. One is curriculum. So having a clear structure that follows our framework, so that you know step by step you're being guided through a proven framework to help you to move forward. So we have bite-sized training that is aligned with each phase of our program, that you go through, and you go through in the right order at your pace, so that you're making sure that you're learning all the things that you need to learn before you then implement. Then we have coaching. So our coaching is designed to help you with the implementation and make sure that you know what you should be applying and when. And it's also designed to help you overcome the mindset challenges that inevitably occur when you are seeking to make any type of career change. So I'm talking imposter syndrome, doubt, fear, confidence dips, all of the things. In our coaching calls, we like to help you to tackle those things and give you the strategies that are required to make the belief shifts and the mindset shifts that are needed if you are going to be able to sustainably commit to the process. And then the last thing is community. It can feel very isolating to be going through a career change process when everyone around you feels like you're in an idle role. Everyone else feels like you've got it made, and they're looking at you being like, you're good. And when you're saying, this doesn't feel great, or I don't really want to do this, they're looking at you with side eye like, what's your issue, right? When you feel like that, it can be really difficult, and it can feel isolating, because you could be looking around feeling like everyone else has got it together and I haven't, and I should, because I've got this big job and I've got this title that lots of people would love, and I should really be happy, but you're not. And so being in community with other people who are also highly ambitious, who have also achieved a lot, but are also saying, this isn't it for me, is amazing. It's amazing. So many of my clients comment on the sisterhood and the support that happens inside of our community, because they are able to be moving through the process alongside others that are doing it as well. So those 3 components, the curriculum, the coaching, and the community, are part of the experience that helps you to move forward as quickly and as painlessly as possible. And so that's how we do it. That's how we do it over here at Career Changemakers. And if that sounds like something that you're looking for, or that would be useful for you in your process right now, in your journey, if that's something that sounds if you're listening to this and you're saying, yes, this is what I need, then I encourage you to reach out and book a call. www.careerchangemakers.com/call, and then let's have a chat. The cohort for September is beginning on the 25th of September. We've got a few more days to welcome people into this cohort. We're only taking 5 new clients, and then the program is shut down for the rest of the year. So I encourage you to book a call. Once you book the call, you will receive access to a career assessment. That assessment is going to help you to see where the gaps are for you right now. So it highlights our process and the different areas it highlights our process and the different areas of focus. And so you're going to be able to see and score yourself against our criteria to know where you actually need to put in the work. And so even if you don't work with us, going through that assessment is going to be helpful for you to know where you need to focus. And then we will have a conversation and I will let you know whether I think we can actually support you based on where you're at in your journey and what you're trying to achieve. So I encourage you to book a call, get your assessment, let's have a chat, see if it's a good fit for you. People will often ask, is the program a good fit for me if I have no idea what it is that I want to do? And the answer to that is yes. We spend a lot of time in phase 1 of the program. When you get started, we are diving into really helping you to understand yourself, raise your level of self-awareness. And it is that self-awareness that gives you a steer as to where it is you should focus. Many of us start from the outside in, where we go and we look at job boards and we look for inspiration and we're saying, oh, what's out there for me and what should I go for? Our process encourages you to start from the inside out. So really take the time to get to know you and use you and what's important to you as your filter, as your criteria before to go out into the market and find the opportunity that is right for you. So if you're just figuring this out, yes, the program is good for you. If you're further along in the journey and you're like, I think I have an idea of what I want to do, is it good for me? Yes, it is, because we help you with the validation process. So if you've got ideas about what you want to do, before you fully commit to a path, we help you to validate those ideas so that you can be assured that you're going in the right direction. And then from there, the 3rd and 4th phase of the program is all around positioning and helping you to put yourself out there in a way that's going to attract the type of opportunities that you want. Other questions that we have is, how long is the program? The program is a 12-week program initially. So we have 12 weeks of live coaching and training inside of the community, inside of the program. And then after the 12 weeks, you maintain access to our portal so that you can still access the training. You can still go back and review things. So you maintain a full year access to. So how long is the program? So the program is 12 weeks of live coaching and training. And then after the 12 weeks, you maintain access to the curriculum. So you get a full 12 months access to the curriculum so you can revisit it at any time. And you also get an extra couple months inside of the community after the live training portion. So we like to make sure that we give you what you need, but then we also provide the ongoing support so that if you are stuck or if you need to ask questions, it's not like, okay, you're done in the program, you can't speak to us again. We're still here to support you. Yeah, so that's the program. So if this sounds good to you, if you feel like having a career coach is absolutely the thing that you need to accelerate your progress, you've been trying to move things forward for a while, you set out in January and said you're gonna do it this year, you're gonna make your move, you're gonna make your mark this year, and you haven't done that yet, then here's your chance. It's September, perfect time to get started, perfect time to position yourself for opportunities. Companies are going to be looking to fill roles before the end of the year, and so let's get you in a position where you know what you want and then you're absolutely ready to go for it. So book a call with me, www.careerchangemakers.com/call, and let's get you moving towards your next best career move. That's all from me today. I will speak to you very, very soon. Take care. Bye. If you enjoyed today's conversation, be sure to subscribe to the show so that you don't miss any future episodes. Also, I would love to know what your biggest takeaway has been from today's episode. Come over and join us in our Career Changemakers community over on LinkedIn so that you can join the conversation there.